Alright, I think I'm live again. So yeah, I had to restart my computer there, unfortunately. Just waiting a second to get the confirmation that things are fine from Twitch. Yeah, it looks okay. Hey Kakakara, thanks for sticking around. Yeah, so this is the... I guess I'll upload this as just like part 31B, I think. While I was restarting my computer, I realized there's issues with what I was planning to do for this fight. I think opening with an offensive mix is actually not a good idea.
It comes.
I think it just kind of means I'm not going to be able to set up to survive the second photon wings, even if things go okay up until that point. Sorry about the background noise. Someone making noise outside my window. Not sure how much you can hear that, but hopefully it won't last too long. So yeah, I was going to bring in Riku, mix Abaddon Flame, but then if I do that, I need Riku to be petrified so I can have her, take part later in the fight after the Photon Wings. So that means Waka has to come in and petrify Riku, but if that happens, then Waka's getting KO'd by Photon Wings, right, and I can't do any petrification shenanigans later in the fight. I think my best bet might be to have Waka take the first direct turn, try and petrify Kamari, then try and petrify himself, and have Yuna switch for Aaron, and do a mix with Riku after. Let's try that. Yeah, so Waka gets a second turn before Sanctuary Keeper. Of course, if I don't get Stone Touch to work, then it doesn't matter too much. So yeah, this is a way of getting Aaron's turn a little sooner as well. So that part of things I definitely think is good. Right, now this attack should be on himself. Alright, good. So who do I want to get KO'd here? I think sadly it's Lulu. Sadly for Lulu, I mean. I doubt this is going to matter, but I maybe should have, yeah, I was going to say it has such high magic defense that attacking it with Lulu doesn't do much. I probably should have used Fury, but even that wouldn't have done much. Okay, so that went fine. Aaron survived the HP damage. Waka has more HP than Riku, which is really nice because this first attack from Sanctuary Keeper is going to target Waka. So if I mix now, I get a turn before the second attack. Alright. Still very much experimenting around with the ordering and stuff here, but let's try this. So there's Poison and Darkness. Yeah, so his physical attack, as far as I can tell from P. Birdman's guide, like literally never shatters a petrified character. Now this second attack could attack either character slot, though obviously with Darkness it's unlikely to connect. So what do I want to have happen here? I guess one question is whether I'm just going to have to take a 50-50 on the Mana Breath and hope it targets Waka. I don't see a way around that. I guess I should check for Armor Break. Yeah, I did get Armor Break. Alright, well that's nice, I think. Do I just charge Riku's Overdrive then? Yeah, I think so. Riku dodges. Darkness is still on, but I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, interesting. Sorry, just thinking about timing. So I need to have yeah, okay. I'm not sure the timing's going to work out, but I'm going to keep Wako as a statue here. I'm going to have Riku recharge her Overdrive. The next turn is Mana Breath. I just have to hope this targets Wako. I think I want to fit a mix in here. Because that turns Mana Breath, then it's going to be Protect, then it's going to be Asuna. Yeah, so let's get a damage dealing mix in here. So I think the most damage I can do at this point is a 9-hit elemental mix. And I've already used I should have checked this in advance, shouldn't I? I've already used Lightning Bolt and Burning Soul. I'm pretty sure that's right. So I've got Tidal Wave and Winter Storm. I don't think it's going to matter which one I use, so let's just use... It's Tier 1 plus Stat Sphere. So let's do Winter Storm. So this hits for about 8100. I have to hope this doesn't hit Riku, and it doesn't. Perfect. First white magic turn is Protect, that's good. Now, I think I should just go ahead and do this right now. So Asuna on Waka. He's going to cast Asuna too. And then the next turn... Oh, Waka doesn't get a turn here. Whoa, that's a problem. Okay, why does Waka not get a turn here? So, this is what I thought would happen. Waka petrified himself, which means he'd have a 22 ticks before his next turn. So I assumed what would happen is... Oh, I think I figured out what happened. I assumed what would happen is that Waka would get a turn 22 ticks after being Asunit, which would give him a turn before the next boss turn. Because my plan here basically was to have Kimahri do White Wind to heal Oren to survive the next Photon Wings, right? But I think what happened is is when Waka petrified himself, it didn't take into account the haste for determining when his next turn was coming. How much HP damage have I done to this guy? Yeah, it's not even at half health. So it's unfortunately guaranteed game over because yeah, there's actually nothing I can do to survive the next Photon Wings. Alright, well I learned something pretty important there, I think. Yeah, alright. I'm not going to actually reset, I'm going to wait to get a game over because just because of the funny issue on my computer with like hard resetting. I guess, but yeah, it's game over for sure. That is interesting. I think apart from that, like, there was stuff that worked okay this attempt. I mean, it needed a lot of luck, but sadly, that's reality for this fight. For what it's worth... Oh no, I don't want to say anything. I was going to say something about how these two boss fights are the particularly bad ones, and that I shouldn't need as much luck later, but I just... That's a silly thing to say when I haven't thought about it, because that's probably not true.
It comes.
So I think that mix I tried to fit in with Riku, I simply can't do. I think I have to, yeah. Alright, let's try the same strategy again. Alright, well, that's what happened last time. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, no, but I don't actually want to reset. Alright. I'm just hitting Oren so that Photon's Wings kills us. So I get the game over. Yeah, so I do need one of the two petrification attempts at the beginning to work. Guess I run a risk here, because if I shatter Kimahri, I can't use White Wind to heal Oren. Does that mean Waka should just try and petrify himself twice? Now, it's hard to say, because obviously if I was able to get two characters petrified, that would be very useful for the mana breath. Let's try it the way I was doing it. Okay, so statue but not shattered, that's good. Change weapon of Oren. I don't see any reason not to try and have Waka petrify himself too, though. Oh, he failed. Alright. Okay, unfortunately lost to the variance on the Photon Wings damage. Praise be to Yevon for the short cutscene before this fight, because if this was a 10-minute conversation somehow, man, this would be irritating. Fortunately, Sanctuary Keeper doesn't want to talk, he just wants to kill us, unlike other bosses. Well, Waka shadowed himself, but I can live with that. I'm not planning to revive that character anyway, so it's all good. Alright, darkness for Orin, that's fine. So this is the same situation as last time, except I need to manage the timing more carefully. So we do the poison again. This is targeted at Kamari and will always miss. Oh, I'm not sure I got a turn there before. Oh, I guess I did. So I need to not have him connect through darkness, but fortunately he didn't. Yeah, keep charging overdrive. But yeah, I can't use overdrive here, unfortunately, because then I won't have time to have Kamari heal Orin. I just thought of something else I can try at the beginning that might have the ticks work out better. Okay, let's see. I want to turn as soon after the boss as possible. Yep, looks good. Gotta love the boss AI that just like uselessly targets characters with petrified characters, but not complaining obviously. So we do this now. Oh, I didn't check about armor break. Yeah, he's got armor break, okay. I'm actually, yeah, there's something that doesn't quite add up here for the infliction rate of these mixes, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. The interesting thing here, right, is if you look at the bar for Kamari, it's showing him as still under haste. So why does he have to wait so long for his turn? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, this is what I was expecting to happen last time, but for some reason the timing didn't work with Waka. Alright, whatever. Okay, so this turn of Sanctuary Keepers is going to be Protect. And the next turn is going to be Asuna. Now, I don't think I have time to mix and then get Riku out of the party before Photon Wings. I don't. There's only a couple of ticks in it. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I think that probably means I need to adjust the strategy then, because that's too much time essentially wasted. But, not to worry. Okay, so I think what I need to do here is try and petrify Kamari with Riku's Stone Touch. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do. Let me just check HP again. Yeah, yeah. There's no way I can afford to somehow get Riku KO'd by the Photon Wings and still win. Like, that's just not happening. But I can do this. Yeah, unfortunately I don't get enough shot at it. So I don't see how I'm surviving. Yeah, no one else can petrify themselves. I don't see how I'm surviving the second mana breath, but I can't do anything about that now. Kimari's overdrive. Do I even want to use an attack with Lulu? I think the damage is irrelevant, and I actually don't. I might care about not triggering Tail Sweep. I've just thought of something I can do to survive. Mana Breath, but doesn't seem great. Okay, so I think I just accept the fact that Lulu's getting KO'd here. Yeah, and that's lost to the damage roll on Oren. Well, I think I think I was losing anyway. So, I would say I've gotten pretty, yeah, it's like the flex battle, right? There's just a lot of coin flips or similar that I need to win.
It comes.
It's true that I haven't gotten perfect luck with the petrification, but I have got perfect luck with like the one, you know, winning both coin flips on the mana breath hitting the statues, so like, I definitely don't think I can complain about being unlucky. There's actually a slightly better setup for the start of this fight if I'm doing it this way. Like, if I'm not mixing right away, I should actually have Riku in the front line, so she switches for Oren, and that gives Oren a turn a bit earlier, but... Okay, that's good. Someone has to get KO'd here. Yeah, it's Lulu. I'm not going to bother attacking. Survives with 7 HP, but does survive. Let's try same strategy as before. Have this really awkward few ticks here that I can't do anything with, but even more awkward. Yeah, tick bar's not updating for Kimari, that's a little annoying. So for Kimari, I believe... So Yuna gets her next turn right on the same tick as the boss, and Kimari is one tick slower on the weapon change, so even though the turn bar was bugged and didn't update, I'm pretty sure this will give him a turn, like one tick after Mana Breath. Needless to say, this needs to hit Waka, but... And it didn't. Alright, well, no worries. I think there's some ways I can do this better, but because I have the autosave set up like the way I have it, and it's not so easy to change, I'll just go ahead and keep running it this way.
It comes.
I actually feel like... Well, no, it's okay. I'm not sure what I was going to say. Mids makes sense. Alright, Waka, you know you want to petrify yourself too. No, you don't. Alright. Yeah, I think getting double petrification could be really good. Aaron dodges the confusion. Excellent. Abaddon Flame mix for poison and darkness. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, well... if he's going to connect through darkness on the 8% or whatever chance that is, then yeah. That only happened because Waka crit Kimari. Because that first physical attack always targets the highest HP character, which was not supposed to be Riku.
It comes.
Good. Not good.
It comes.
Alright, petrification attempt on Kimari. Works a little too well. That's... Yeah, so now I need to double cure... Yeah, that's actually kind of a disaster, to be honest. Now I need to double cure Aaron with Waka, even if the rest of this goes well. Alright, the rest of this did not go well. No worries.
It comes.
I don't know why I'm bothering to switch to counter-attack Varun, because I don't think he's ever going to actually be in the party for a physical attack. But I mean, it's the... yeah. There's no other weapon that's... like, there's no other weapon ability that matters, so sure. I'm annoying myself because I didn't rearrange the weapon order, so I have to like scroll down those 4 or 5 weapons to get to counterattack. It just is irritating me each time, but what can you do?
It comes.
Bad. The inconsistency of Stone Touch is such a pain. It's a nice strategy for this fight otherwise. Yeah, this is just doomed. Yeah, Oren knew it was happening. Time for it. Quick way out. I mean, the fact that you can essentially have characters, petrified characters, tank attacks, tank mana breath is a really cool trick or exploit or whatever you want to call it, but it's just unfortunate it's inconsistent to set up.
It comes.
I definitely still think it's in my... Like, if I want to do this, it's the only way I can really see doing this battle without mixing for double HP. Well, even mixing for double HP, I need to petrify Riku, so... meh. Yeah, the self-petrification is definitely no way around it. Yeah, this isn't working, but... Yeah, this is just pointless, right? I can't get a second character slot. Like, I could mix a Phoenix. If I do a Phoenix mix, then Lulu comes back to life, but like... That's just... Yeah, that's just delaying the inevitable. In other words, I could stay alive for a little longer, but I'm not winning the fight, so...
It comes.
I'm not getting these Stone Touch attempts to work out the way I want. No.
It comes.
Yeah, it's like 3 in a row that's not worked out. I suppose it's not too unlikely. I mean, the chance of... The chance of the petrification like being inflicted and not shattering is only 35%, so it's just rough. Ah, that's okay. Just have to reset and be patient.
Comes.
Oops. Ugh, again. I imagine what's going to happen here is I get the setup I want with 2 petrified characters, then Oren either gets KO'd by the photon wings or gets confused, and I just lose the fight anyway.
It comes.
Nice. Nice. Alright, this is the exact scenario I'm talking about. So, time for photon wings to kill Oren. Oh no, it didn't. And I actually got a turn. Alright. So, this is looking up. In the sense that it's looking better than the other attempts. I'm not sure how much to read into that, but... Good dodge. Yeah, it's getting hit again through darkness there would be frustrating to say the least. Okay, so... Yes, the question is, can I fit in a mix here or not? I think the answer is yes, actually, because I can Asuna Kamari, and I know that the tick timing works out so that he'll get a turn. So I think I can afford to mix here. Not 100% on this, but that's okay. That's why I'm testing it all out. Right, and I want this to be a Winter Storm again. This unfortunately involves scrolling down the list, but that's okay. So there's now a 2 and 3 that the Mana Breath targets a statue, which obviously I needed to do. Oh, and it hasn't. Oh no, it has. I thought he was like panning around to hit Riku for a second then, but I'm good. Okay, so now Yuna comes in. Asuna Kamari. No, there's no way. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'll do with the timing here, but changing weapon is definitely better than defending. Look at White Wind being useful. Who'd have thought? Yeah, I guess I don't get any option with what I'm doing timing wise, but that's fine. Alright, got lucky there. So this is a uncharted territory as far as the fight goes. I've not gotten to this point before. Definitely want to bring in Riku, charge overdrive. I know that this first attack is going to be targeted at Waka, and I'm going to have an overdrive before the second attack. Yep. Alright, now I have decision time. Decision time being, what am I actually doing mix-wise? So there's a second physical attack coming up that if I do a mix that inflicts darkness, Riku should evade. But am I actually going to be able to win the fight if I do a mix that inflicts darkness? So let's say I mix another of the, like a counterpart to the Abaddon Flame, but from another element. So that's going to do poison and darkness again. So that's going to do about 2.7k actual damage. Then there's going to be 2 poison ticks. Yeah, it's only going to be 2 poison ticks. So that's going to be about 6,700 damage before he Asunas. But I think that's still worth it, because if I could do more damage with a purely damage dealing mix, but then his white magic turn is going to be regen, which is bad. Unfortunately, I'm still not seeing a way to actually do enough damage to win here prior to the next photon wings. But I think my only hope is still this play. I might see a tail sweep here. Yeah, there it is. Fortunately, it's affected by darkness, so it should mostly miss. As did the attack. Excellent. Oh, he's getting so low. So there's Mana Breath, which has to hit the statue. That's a given. And he's going to take another 2k poison tick, so he's going to be at 14649. Then yeah, he's going to cast a regen on his second white magic turn, I believe, which is bad long term, but I'm just wondering if there's any way I can actually mix twice here with Riku. Sorry, I'm just checking the AI in P. Bourbon's guide. So at under 20k HP, he checks for reflect status on himself. He's not under reflect. Yeah, regen. So he is going to do a regen. How could I don't feel like I can set up to survive another photon wings, because what I need to do is get RN. Yes, the problem that's right. The problem is, because of the regen, I think I have to try and somehow get 2 mixes in and win before the next photon wings. If it, yeah. I think this doesn't work, but I will try it nonetheless. Oh, Mana Breath on Riku. Well, All that thought was for nothing. So it goes. That felt closer though, for sure.
It comes.
Yeah, so that attempt I got the double statues, and I had RN survive photon wing damage and confusion twice. So a lot did go right there, though obviously not enough at the end. Whoops. I don't know why I find it so hard to navigate the. Alright, this is doomed. But yeah, I don't know why I find it so hard to navigate like with the character targeting in this fight. It's like I always get mixed up with whether the horizontal or vertical button is the right one. Alright, I'll give this another few attempts. I think I've definitely learned stuff from this. I might have to go back to the drawing board and change up the strategy a bit, but I think like the testing has still been pretty useful for figuring out a few things. There's a couple of things that aren't making sense to me mechanics wise, like just minor stuff that I might have to think a bit more about. The timing of the character's turns after having petrification removed is one thing that I'm kind of baffled by, but so I could take Waka out of the party and bring in Lulu, but I feel like the only thing that Waka's good for later is making another statue, so why would I not just try and do that right now? Well, tried a bit hard. Okay, so pretty sure the timing lets me fit in a mix here based on what happened last time with Kimari's petrification timing. So let's go ahead and do that. These damage rolls are not good. Alright, the game heard me and made them better at the end. There's protect. There's a Suna. Oh, you know what? I just realized something cool. I actually saved time by switching to SOS Haste Armor here, even though I'm going to switch back afterwards. I saved myself 8 ticks. Yeah, I should have thought of that last time. Oh well. Yeah, that's really nice timing actually. I'm glad I thought of that. Sleep ward. Okay, so situation's obviously bad here because I don't have another character slot. So I'm just gonna mix for darkness. Hope I don't get hit by... Oh, this doesn't... Yeah, this doesn't work at all, does it? I mean, how am I... I can't survive... I can't survive the silly mana breath unless I mix for a reviving mix, like a Phoenix Down type mix. But then that character gets KO'd anyway. Yeah, Whacker's shattered, so he can't even make me another statue. Alright, this is... Yeah, I should have probably just realised this attempt was doomed and reset, but... whatever. I think there's nothing I can do. If Whacker hadn't shattered himself, if he just failed the petrification and got KO'd by the Photon Wings, then maybe there's a world where Riku mixes a reviving mix to bring the other two characters back. But yeah, nothing here is going to work. I think I have to... I think this is the only thing that doesn't give me game over immediately. Oh, it's basically game over immediately if yeah, he connects. Yeah, there's really no way out of that, I think. Alright, well, had a bit of an interrupted stream, but I have been streaming for 2 hours-ish. I think I'll call it there, have another shot at this tomorrow possibly, or during the week. Not sure exactly when on next stream, but yeah, I think this is doable, but like Flux, it's just messy, requires a lot of luck unfortunately, so just have to grind away. Yep, I'll upload both parts of this stream to YouTube and just call them like 31A and 31B or something. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.